What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ronnie Pugs, back again with one of the two 500 subscriber specials. I cannot thank you guys enough for allowing me to achieve this goal, and stay tuned until the end of the video for a special announcement. Today's topic is going to be one of my most requested on this channel, and I wanted to save it for a special occasion. Today we're going to be looking at some of the unused Green Goblin suit designs for the original Spider-Man movie. I'm sure there's more of them out there, but for today's video we're only going to be looking at a select few that I found online. If there's any that I missed, let me know in the comments, and with that out of our way, let's get straight into the video. So the first couple designs I wanted to discuss are by artist James Carson, who I've talked about in some of my previous videos. He's designed unused web shooters for Tobey Maguire, and he's worked on each Raimi Spider-Man film. This is the first design I found on his website. It's not really a look I could see a supervillain using, more like this design is for the military if they approve Norman's project. It's not a bad design, just something I can't see a supervillain using. It's very tactical looking, and I could see this working in real life minus the mask. Up next is another one of those tactical looking suits. I don't like this design as much as the first one. It reminds me of a mocap suit, and once again I think the mask kills this suit. I will say I like the glider. It's like the one we saw in the final movie, just a proto version of it, and it's something I could see working in 2002. The third concept of Carson's looks like it could be a blend of the two previous suits. This is definitely an improvement over the previous suit. I like the black padding, I think it adds depth to the suit, it balances out the green base layer, and I'm a fan of the glider. Once again, the mask throws me off. I haven't really talked about the pumpkin bombs in these designs because they all look the same. It's probably just a sketch, but once again, I can't see a supervillain using this design, but definitely the military. Now here's one that looks like the previous suit, but this one I could see Norman using. It still looks very tactical, but the back piece and the mask really give the suit that menacing look that I could see Norman using. Up next is without a doubt my favorite of the James Carson designs. Do I even need to tell you guys why this design looks better than the previous ones? This reminds me a lot of the movie suit. The mask is similar. It's a bit longer than what we got in the movie, but I think it looks great. The spikes on the arms give it that Goblin vibe, which is pretty similar to what Harry wears in Spider-Man 3, and I also noticed that there's spikes on the knees, which is pretty interesting. I think this design is better than what we got in the film. I'm a little worried about how the purple parts could have worked in the movie, but overall I really like this design and I wish we could see more of it. And to end the James Carson section of this video, we have what looks like a close-up of some of the tactical looking suit's mask. It doesn't look that bad compared to the previous images, but I'm still not a fan of it. However, I find it interesting that the host's face would change instead of just a mask. The next artist designs we'll be looking at are from Alex Ross. This segment's going to be a little quick because it's just one design, but here it is, his Green Goblin design. I really like this design. It's scary, it's like a skinny version of the Ultimate Green Goblin, and I'd say it's pretty comic accurate. A cool thing about this design is that if you use the Alex Ross Spider-Man suit in the first Spider-Man movie game, the Green Goblin wears this design during the Goblin levels. Definitely try that out if you guys didn't know, and I also have some gameplay on my channel. Overall, I'm a big fan of this design, but I don't think it'd work for Norman's character in the movie since it's military tech Oscorp's trying to work on, but I still really like this design. Next up is two pieces of concept art by artist Miles Teves. The first one on the right is pretty interesting. It definitely has that classic Goblin look, but it also has a futuristic look to it. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. It's apparently makeup and what looks to me parts of a suit. It's a real interesting design, it looks good, but I want to see more of this design to give my full opinion. Something I noticed on the website, whether this is Miles' site or not, the description says on the picture that a lot of people like this design, but of course we all know how that turned out. And for Miles' second design, it's basically the same thing, but I guess you could call that his hat. It's long for no reason, it looks like a stocking cap. I don't think this would translate well on screen. However, I do like how scary the goblins look in these designs, but overall I want to see more than just sketches of the suits. The next artist featured in this video is Warren Manser, and he gives us a better looking version of the Green Goblin movie mask. I like everything about this mask. The eyes are slightly improved over the movie version. I like the purple hat, and I also really like how the mask is able to be removed. It reminds me of the symbiotes. I would have loved to see this mask in the movie. I'm okay with the one we got, but this one's just an upgraded version of it. And here's a more classic looking design by Manser. If I had to guess, I'd say this was really early concept art for the film, since it looks nothing like what Oscorp would have been working on. This is a scary looking Green Goblin design, and I'd like it if Marvel would use it in one of their future movies. And I saved the best for last, guys. Here's the only design in this video to make it off the page. This is a Goblin design by Amalgamated Dynamics, and it was close to being in the film. Now the Goblin suit does look a little different. I don't know if that was just for screen test, but the main thing to focus on here is the mask. This looks like something Norman would wear. In the comics, he does have an obsession with masks, and I think that making this mask a different shade of green from the rest of the suit works. I like this design because it's supposed to morph the actor's face, which you guys have seen in these clips. I'm not sure if I'd want to see this in a movie, I'd have to see the full suit, but I am a fan of the mask. Now don't quote me on this, I'm going based off memory, but apparently the reason this mask wasn't used in the film is because Willem Dafoe was uncomfortable in it or something. I don't know, you guys let me know if you heard anything like that. And according to the Hollywood Reporter, Raimi didn't want to use this mask until an actor was cast, so the studio began working on the version we saw in the film. I think this design would have worked in the film. Here's a Photoshop I found online of how this would have looked. Like I said, I like the design, but I want to see more than just these clips. So that's it for the concepts in this video. I can't thank you guys enough for wanting me to do something like this. It means a lot that people out there want me to cover certain topics I probably wouldn't have done if people didn't ask. Thank you guys so much, I had a lot of fun looking at these designs, and I hope there's something you've never seen before. And for the special announcement, I wanted to once again thank everyone for allowing me to achieve my personal goal of 500 subscribers before Infinity War hit theaters. I set this goal back in November before we were even at 100, I think. And it's just amazing that it actually happened. Thank you guys so much, it happened a lot faster than I expected. I'm glad you guys care about these videos and I couldn't have done it without you. So I said at the start of the video that this is one half of the subscriber specials. The next one I'll be doing is a Q&A video. If I get enough questions, I'll definitely do it. That's probably going to be the video for next week. If you guys want to take part in that video, just reply to the pinned comment down below with your question. Also, let me know which Green Goblin design in here was your favorite, and if there's some that you never knew about, let me know that too. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, follow my social medias, and I'll see you guys again in my next video.